Hello there, and hey y'all. My name is Bunny Tech Gal, also known as Crystal, and I am a middle school slash high school computer science coding robotics teacher. And this week is Computer Science Education Week, which is super cool and rad. So, what does every seventh, eighth, and ninth grader want to do with their lives, and what do they all see their future being? If you guys don't know, that answer absolutely has to do with streaming or gaming or making some kind of career out of something that is computer based. And so I am sending this message to all of the people of Twitch and YouTube and anything else that I can think of, that you guys are all the movers and shakers in the world of computer science. So, a little bit about me. I am a nerd by training, that I have been doing some tech-based things with the classroom setting for quite a few years. This is my 16th year in education. And in the school that I teach in, we are live, meaning that students are coming to class every day. However, I am teaching this virtually. So 4.5 years ago, when we were pregnant with our sweet baby 4-year-old, Quinny, I was diagnosed with cancer. So that has left me in a state that I can't really be around a bunch of cooties. And so the setup that we have in the classroom is that the kids are in the actual classroom, and then I am live with them every day streaming, just like, YouTube or Twitch or whatever, that I am going through Google Meet. So we wanted this week to celebrate Computer Science Education Week. We wanted to be able to connect with some rad, cool, awesome nerds that are in that world. So if you are streaming like for just chat reasons, if you're streaming for music, if you are a gamer, let's see, if you are a coder, because I've already met some really, really awesome people in Twitch that just sit there and do code all day long. And I think that is just absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I am sending you a couple of links, and what my kiddos have decided along with me is that we would love to have some kind of interview with you. If you don't want to have your face shown or a picture or anything like that, that is 100% okay. I am sending you a PDF of a very goofy graphic that I created that is like an office setup. And on it, it has a hyperlink attached to a QR code. So you can either scan the code or you can actually click it, and it will take you to a Google form. So no matter what your job is or what you do, or if you're even being sent this video from one of my students, then we are considering you as a computer scientist. So even if you are in the car or auto industry and you look at it and you're like, that's not a computer scientist. Yes, absolutely. You do a lot of things with computer science because all cars have computer parts now. So we want your voice, and your voice is just as important as any other ones. And we have a lot of really impressionable minds, because think about these students are 12 to 15 years old, and they are just, I mean, elated about all things tech, coding, and of course, I love every bit of that. All right, so you can click on that Google form, answer one question, answer all the questions, and I would really, really appreciate it. If you guys are brave enough, I would love to actually be able to put a face with a name and a video. So I also, on that PDF, I have a link to what is called FlipGrid, which is like a journal, online journal, that in the classroom we use it to get student voices, which is why on that graphic you see student voices, and that's what's hyperlinked. And then if you are just, I mean, like glutton for punishment, and you really want to connect to our students, then we would love for you guys to join us in a Google Meet. Um, at some point in time this week or next week or in the future, because everything that I do in our class is very, very real world applicable. And because of COVID cooties, I hate that we aren't able to go out in the world as much as we can to do industry tours. So I think it is an absolutely quacktastic, fantastic idea for us to connect through technology because it really just, if you think about it, it proves why technology is so important. So, absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for even opening this up and looking at it. I am including my contact information so that you guys will be able to connect with me through email. And I cannot wait to get this week rocking and rolling and us to talk about all things tech or nerdy. If you guys have other ideas of what you would like to do, if you would like to join in our classroom one day and play a game against us, I think that would be super fun. Just keep in mind that we are dealing with 12 to 15-year-olds, and so we have to modify everything to be appropriate, and I will not be able to have the students live in the same chat that you guys are in, but I can from, I refer to our class as the Nest. So from my Nest mobile location from home, we can facilitate really, really fantastic, great things. And if you're seeing this and you also are an educator, whether it be math, science, English, whatever, you teach this nerdy coding stuff like I do, we would love for you guys to join us in a Google Meet as well, and us to get your students in with my students and just talk about some things. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for what you do every day and for just being the voice of tech and love and passion in what you do, because I see it every day. Every time I log into any kind of streaming service, I see people with their feet on the ground running, and they are doing absolutely phenomenal things. So thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to hear from you. As I say in my class, I will catch you guys on the flip side. So peace out.